It's a great day. The signs of aging can range from how you feel to how you look. And while we can't stop the years from moving forward, we can make you like your younger self from the inside out. Please welcome the author of I Am Woman, Drshelenalaljiaesthetics from Dr. Shel Wellness and Medical Spa, and her patient, Tanny Cheatham. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Your background, just so people know, is you're an OBGYN.
Exactly.
And we know there's a certain way that you may be trained in medical school, and then the other part of your training is listening to what women are telling you.
That is absolutely true. So I started off in traditional OB-GYN as a board-certified OB-GYN. Did that for about 10 years and realized that there is a lot missing in traditional medicine where we weren't given the time to really listen to the women.
Yeah, and treating in a holistic way.
Treating in a holistic way, as well as looking at the root cause of what's going on with them, because now my mission is to really balance the mind, the body, and the spirit, which
Don't
is
just
what I
medicate
talk about.
symptoms, but let's take care of the problem.
Exactly. So we focus on the bioidentical hormone replacement, pellet therapy, nutrition, detoxification, weight loss, healing the gut, and really putting it all together so patients feel re-energized and revitalized.
Yeah, because it's one of those things we used to just toss away and say, that's just natural aging, but you're like, okay, but I don't want to naturally age this.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean, I wasn't ready to age, so she helped me a lot, and I couldn't sleep. I was, just not myself. And of course, my husband's a lot younger, and I thought, Tammy, you better watch out.
You better keep
yeah,
up.
you better keep on
Tammy's
up with
like,
it.
I better keep up. Okay, so we talked about hormones and things. And with things like even thyroid can really impact a woman's libido, for example.
Absolutely. So many things can impact the libido. Thyroid, and we always talk about the thyroid, where the thyroid, a lot of people are told, well, your thyroid is within normal limits, but it's not optimal. And we need it to be optimal to have what Tammy had is a lot of low energy and weight gain and irritability and mood swings and all of that.
I couldn't sleep. I was up.
All of that got better in addition to libido, which is a very big part of women's lives as well as their relationships.
No, for a long time, we're hearing all about the low T type of stuff. When a guy has a low libido, everybody's like, stop the presses. Wait, let's help him out, right?
Yes.
When women have low libido, they're just like, yeah, okay. But we're starting to stand up and say, you know what? It takes two to tango.
It
so,
is time to really focus on the women's libido, because it really affects their quality of life and their relationships.
Let's talk about Incontinence and Intimidase.
Yes, so several things go into libido. So number one, your estrogen, progesterone, testosterone levels, so balance that, your thyroid. And then things like vaginal atrophy, vaginal dryness, when it's uncomfortable, it's painful, irritation, and the things that really keep you from wanting to enjoy certain activities. And so you really want to focus in on how to improve that for patients.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go through surgery, but as a natural aging process, and especially after childbirth and just natural aging, everything sort of becomes a little lax and loose, and thus there's no sensation left.
Yeah.
And so when
a lot of women feel very embarrassed to talk about that.
And that was me.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up, but I thought, let me just say a few words. And I started talking to her about it, and I felt better, and I started telling my friends, and they're like, I have the same thing, but I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's funny, because it is the kind of, coffee chatter the whole bit. And people don't want to talk about it openly, but it is one of those medical issues, and it can be resolved.
It absolutely can.
Yes.
So what
you said it saved your marriage.
It did. I mean, it wasn't on the rocky side, but I tell you what, it was
tension.
He was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, he thought it was him. Yeah. And I'm like, it's me. Yeah. And then I had the Intimidase, and I'll tell you what.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Right.
In fact, I think she needs those leopard print little cat ears now, right? Okay, so what exactly is Intimidase and Incontinence?
So Intimidase and Incontinence uses a very novel technology by a laser company called Photona, where it combines erbium YAG and ND YAG to really stimulate the collagen in the vaginal canal. Okay. So when you have vaginal relaxation syndrome or vaginal atrophy or dryness, or when you have incontinence, a lot of women suffer with these things where they're, really embarrassing when they're leaking on themselves, etc. So it stimulates the collagen in the canal as well as around the vestibule and in that pelvic floor structure, so that everything becomes more youthful, as well as the dryness goes away, the atrophy goes away, things just go back to normal health the way we want it to be, without any incisions, any downtime, non-invasive, and totally safe and effective.
No
messy creams, because who wants to do that? That is not something you want.
The other one that a lot of women will not talk about, but we're curious, because we see her, there's an article out there, we'll look over and see.
Yes.
And it's the outer rejuvenation.
Yes.
Almost like a face facelift for another
There
area.
you go. So it's really important to talk about this because we all look in front of the mirror and we're like, well, we just kind of want to lift this up or get rid of this side
I'm looking for the mirror. I'm looking from here. But
yeah,
anyway.
there you go. So you're wanting to do all of those things without really going under the knife or having downtime. So that's kind of what Tammy had done, and we were able to make a lot of changes. And there are two things that we do. Using the Photona laser, a 4D laser therapy, and you see Tammy's face where you see a complete brightening of the complexion as well as tightening of the jowls and the nasolabials and around the eyes, and it really has made a great difference for her because you use a 4D technology where you're really addressing 4 different layers of the collagen.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're just like seeing a more youthful look there.
Yeah, I did, yes.
And I'll round out, Dr. Shel, there are other places that can be rejuvenated as well.
Exactly.
Right?
Many different places.
Yeah, we're going to go
head
wink,
to toe.
wink, you know what we're talking about. So they can do that as well. Okay, you have a lunch and learn event because people always have questions. I get stopped all the time like, hey, I heard about, what do you think? Is this so?
Absolutely. So we have a lunch and learn coming up next Wednesday on the 14th, and in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're going to focus on main cancers, including breast cancer, prevention, treatment, and how to thrive after it, so that how to use nutrition and other natural methods. And we will be happy to answer any questions about Intimilase, Incontinence, 4D, tight lace, cool sculpting, whatever it may be.
It really gives you a chance to push the restart button in middle age. You know, it can happen when people are younger as well, but you push it in middle age. And
even when you think there's nothing wrong with you, but you have that feeling.
That's the time to get it.
That's the time.
Yeah.
Don't wait. Don't
you don't
put
want
it
to be
off.
singing, you lost that love and feeling.
There you go.
Bring it back. Okay,
There
well,
you
Dr. Shel has a special offer for viewers. The first 25 callers will get a free consultation and up to 20% off all wellness and aesthetic treatments. But you must call before 5 p.m. today. Just get yourself scheduled and mention Great Day Houston. To take advantage of this special offer, call 281-313-SHEL, 281-313-SHEL. That works out to be 281-313-7435. You can also log on to drshel.com. Shel is spelled with 1 L. And while you're there, download her free ebook on how to get your life back with balanced hormones. Hey, don't forget to log on to Facebook and